Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to click subscribe to find out more of my baby weight loss story. So after baby number 2, welcome. My name's Meredith Campbell, and I am a happily married mother. I'm also the creator of Bump Sisters, which is a community of support for women who are going through pregnancy, either the first time or the 5th time, or they just want to be around a bunch of people that support healthy pregnancies, working out, and just lifting one another up. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my 5-month progress. So we are at month 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am still not sleeping through the night. Good Lord. There was a couple nights where I said, somebody asked me, how's the baby doing? And he's so great. I had a little baby boy. Just to recap, this is my 2nd pregnancy, my 2nd boy. I have a little 3-year-old boy, and I also have a 5-month-old now, which I can't believe. It's going by fast. So here's some good news is that I'm still continuing with my workouts. I'm getting my workouts in every single day, probably like only 20 to 30 minutes each time. I'm following a program called the 22-minute hardcore, which is basically a boot camp style workout through Beachbody. I am a coach through Beachbody, and I'm running an accountability group with other women that are doing the exact same thing. Now, the hard thing is, for me, this is so hard. I'm still nursing. I'm pumping a lot more and giving bottles throughout the day and then nursing at night just because it's easier. The baby's still not sleeping through the night. I'm getting up at least 2 or 3 times a night still. And then my 3-year-old's always a good time too. So lots to juggle at home life. It's been fun. It's been fun, and this has been probably the most difficult, not the most difficult month so far, but what's really frustrating to me is now I'm 5 months in, and I haven't really seen the scale budge much at all, and it's frustrating. Like it sucks. It sucks a lot because all I want is for the scale just to change one day. Now, I teach all my clients, I teach all my customers, I teach everyone. The scale is not an indicator of how good of a person you are or how good you are. I know that I'm eating right. I know that this is what my body did last time. I know that my body needs to hold on to fat. I know that I'm losing inches, and I know that my pictures are changing. I know that I'm getting stronger, and I'm feeling better every single day. So I guess the frustrating thing and the advice that I have for women that are in their 5th month that feel like throwing in the towel and feel like giving up is don't. Keep moving forward. Next month is going to be a whole new month. And what happens to my body is I hold on to weight until the absolute last second, and then I start to lean out and shred and drop pounds. And so, yeah, you're going to see a transformation story that is going to be mind-blowing for you. And you're going to see a picture that is going to blow your mind side by side of what I looked like at the beginning and what I'm going to look like a year after I've had my baby. And that's a year progress. I mean, it takes 6 months, it takes 9 months to create a baby, a year basically, and 9 months to have that baby and carry it. And it's going to take at least a year. So on average, a year to have a baby, a year to recover. It took me a full 14 months to recover from my first son. 8 months until I lost all the weight, and 14 months for me to be my leanest, strongest. I just felt so good. Like I was at my fighting weight, and I loved it. And it was a struggle every single day, day in, day out, but it was worth it because I was the best mom that I possibly could be. Now at 2, it's a little bit more challenging. So I hope that this gets in the hands of someone that is looking to find support in a community of women that are not going to be judgmental, that are not going to say, hey, I did this in 2 days and look at my abs, because that's not realistic. It's not. What's realistic is the work that goes in with the food that you're eating and the quality of the life that you want. So you have to be realistic with yourself. Like what do you want the most? Do you want to be able to go to the birthday parties and eat the cake? Well, if you do that, you know that all that extra calories and all that extra sugar and extra processed foods, you're going to have that extra fluff too. But if you can teach yourself that you don't need to eat that and you don't need to have it, and only to use a treat as a treat every once in a while. And every once in a while, I'm talking 14 to 21 days, having a treat or a cheat meal, if you will. Not every week, not every weekend, not every day. It should be consistently following your plan of action and making sure you're eating the right things. So far, my milk supply has not been messed up. I'm still producing enough milk, but I'm probably going to start weaning the little man off as we go into the 6th month. I breastfed for 6 months with my first, and I'm probably going to do the same with my second. So that is that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is motivating for you and for me to share my story. Okay, so I had a huge breaking point and like meltdown the other day, and I felt really sorry for myself, and I just got really down on myself because I did something that I told everyone not to do, and that is step on the scale. And I did, and of course the scale didn't move. It stayed the same, and it was so frustrating to me because I recently saw a picture of one of my other friends, and like, she looks perfect again. And in my mind, I'm like, well, what's she doing? She must be working out 10 hours a day and eating right. And what it comes down to is like, we are two different people, two different body types. I cannot compare my body to her body. I cannot compare pregnancies to hers. I mean, it's two different people. And so I reached out to my support system, who is my dear and close friends, and they just told me like it is. Like, listen, you're doing the work. You're only 5 months in. You got to keep going. This is just the beginning. And you've just chipped the iceberg, which it feels like I've been working so hard. And I have. And of course, I've had days that I've messed up. And I had a big, huge month this month. I had a birthday, so I turned a year younger. Actually a year older. That's the way birthdays work. So of course I felt like, well, my body's not responding. I'm not young enough anymore. But really what it comes down to is making sure that I'm fueling myself the right way, making sure that I'm getting enough water, I'm hydrating, and that I'm doing one of the most like coolest things that I can for my kid right now, which is feeding him and providing nutrition for him. And so he started eating solid food, so I know my supply is going to go a little off there. But yeah, so I want people to know that don't stop, like keep going, and keep filling your mind with positive thoughts and positive ways that you can refuel yourself. So if that's listening to podcasts or listening to music, just having that end goal in mind. And it's got to be habit and routine, because if you keep doing this, a month from now, you're going to see results. 2 months from now, you're going to see results. 3 months from now, 4 months from now, 5 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, you are going to be so glad you started now. You're going to be so happy that you made this part of your life and part of your lifestyle. So reach out to a coach. I'm a coach. You can contact me on my Facebook page, Meredith Campbell Fitness. You can contact me through bumpsisters.com. And through there, I give you all of my pregnancy meal plans. I give you my pregnancy workouts all for free, but reach out to me because this is a community and there's a huge support system on that. So I want to help you get to where you want to be. And I want to surround myself with more people that are like us, people that are going to support each other and lift each other up and give each other virtual high fives for doing the work and for keep moving forward and knowing that one workout's not going to change your bodies back to normal, and one workout's not going to do it. It's going to be the lifestyle that does it and the longevity of everything, and just loving ourselves with the process. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.